Hold up. Wait a minute.
We talking about this shit all week at work.
I'm mad already.
Keep us upset.
Are you aware your insurance is expired?
I've been part of it.
Hands up! Hey! Wait! What's up? He's a kid now. Put the phone down. Put that phone up. It's a right down. It's a cell phone. Oh, it's just a cell phone. Put that phone. Put the phone down. I need you to put
That's not even a weapon, so why are you pulling your gun out?
Sit on the car. Put the phone down. Let your price for boy go.
Director of the movie.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
In real life or
That little
No, in
boy?
real life, yeah.
Okay.
That
He's
little
the one
boy?
Huh?
That guy?
No,
The actor.
Oh.
Oh!
My God. That's gonna be you when you have kids.
Hey, yo, cut it out. I'm athletic.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Dad, you good? Shut up!
Shut up.
Hey, it's Ghost.
You couldn't help yourself, right? You couldn't help yourself.
When I first saw it, I was like, Ghost.
Ghost.
And I was watching Power at the same time, too, so
Hey.
it made it worse.
See this nigga on the streets. Ghost! Oh, he's just trying to buy dinner.
And coming back, we got pulled over because my dad was speeding. And of course they told him to get out of the car. They like push him onto the vehicle and stuff, and it scared us, and we started crying and everything.
They don't be caring.
They don't care.
They don't be caring that
Yeah.
they traumatizes the children.
And it's like you see a man here with his wife and his children.
Watch
Like,
the film.
I'm sorry, I'm getting.
You're getting into it, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm getting
She's starting that
into it.
conversation. She says she didn't want to get started.
I didn't.
Fresh ass cut like your boy.
It's quick, crispy. The crispy.
Hey, got the fade like your boy.
Shut up.
What?
This
Out
nigga.
here.
Can you sit down? Why not? You got fart?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
On camera.
It's not gonna show up. I'm not. False. Lil Uzi.
Oh,
Hey.
I get all these rappers mixed up nowadays.
Wow.
That's how I know.
Okay, grandma.
She sound old as heck. Your generation.
I get all these.
I don't get what y'all be listening to. All that nonsense cursing.
All that jibber
It's
jabber.
like, I
Jibber
know,
jabber.
but it's like I just know them from voice.
That hoopity hoopla.
That hoopity
I
hoopla.
don't know what they look like. Shoot.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm watching the film.
I knew the sass was coming.
I heard you.
The wrong person to give sass to.
Let's go.
This feel too real. I don't like it.
That's the perspective of the camera. It's supposed to feel as if you're one of the people there. Come on.
Man, I'm watching every inch of the screen. I like how they saw the black man.
Mm-hmm. They always do that.
Voice in the black part. They have sympathy for you.
He went a little too far.
But honestly.
Oh no, I would have been on the same level.
I'm sorry, did you see
I would have been
the
on the
DC
same
cop
energy.
outside with his
Yeah,
man?
yeah, I would have been on the same
That's
energy.
the premise of why he said that.
Fuck that
As he
shit.
yelled, the dude grabbed for his gun.
Yeah.
I'll be on the same energy.
I think they have the black cop in there talking to him just so that they can,
They
like,
do that all the time.
yeah,
They
have the
make,
black cop talk to the black family.
He's a weird ass nigga. Yo, it's Uncle Tom.
No.
Weird ass nigga. They know better to go to his house.
He got the goons up in there.
I don't know, we'll burn shit down first before anyone else does it. Hopefully.
My dad will be
Your
the
mother
one that
does.
does.
Oh my
Her
God.
mother fuck everything up.
Yo.
My dad will
Okay, fucking ShopRite be burning.
whole
Who set
time-
the ShopRite on fire? Was sending that shit.
No,
She out there with them like lighting shit up. With a Molotov cocktail, like
My son.
My son! My son!
This whole city will burn before.
Oh, gosh.
With one person.
She don't care.
Split second to decide whether you were going to attack my partner or your kid was gonna reach for his gun. I didn't want to get shot. I wanted to go home. We wanted to go home too.
I'm not gonna watch this old man die.
Right.
Not like this.
Oh, listen to me. If you hit an artery or something, we can't stop it. It don't matter.
I hate this movie. Who said to watch this?
That's the premise.
Who put this on?
It started with being unarmed.
Olive?
And it ends with being unarmed.
I hate this fucking
but
movie.
the same outcome, unfortunately, happens. That's the... Oh, damn. Oh! Y'all faces is how I look. Oh!
It was some
always how
drywall.
it is,
I will
though.
punch it right now.
That's how
my
it is.
God.
They did a... Man, when I say... And then you have sports
Black people.
with blacks. Bruh. That's how it is, though.
I'm about to email this to my professor.
It's whenever you have a black or person of color commit a crime, right? They'll have the narrative isn't African American male committed such a crime. It's always from a criminal point of view. Whereas they'll have when it's a white person, they'll say they'll state them by their name, and
And they'll say,
we're still trying to basically finding details. We'll update you on some more as we know more. Whereas on the other way, it's criminal off the rip, and that was the premise
Why
of.
say like, oh, mental illness
forgot
will take a whole
Spike
fucking
Lee,
hour.
I'm
to
mad,
talk about
but like
it.
I'm a whole communications major and like I took a whole class on this. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Yo, the white people in that class were like, this shit not fair for y'all. Like I was like,
No,
sit
it's-
down.
The reason I love, like, honestly, I cry, bro, like ugly sobbing tears. Because me personally, I'm an emotional person. So it rehashed a lot of scenarios I've been in. That like, I've been in a car with my dad once, and my dad sees a police officer sniffing a line of coke. And we getting out the car, we see it, keep it moving. He notices that we see it. He pulls out the car, pulls out his gun, points it at my dad. Little does he know, my dad don't give a fuck about dying. But he looks at my dad, you're lucky, I'm feeling good today. I just smoked you. White cop. And my dad's looking at him, my dad's like, are we done here?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
And I'm just looking at. Unfortunately, we think the same. I'm looking at him like, and he's like, "Are we done yet?" And the cop's like, "All right, yeah, you can go ahead." And he's like, "All right, thank you, officer." Walked away.
Slavery right before it ended.
Yeah.
So the premise of the thought that, oh, we should get over it was 100 years ago. It wasn't fucking 100 years ago.
Right.
It was 100 years ago for you because you guys never fucking felt. You
Okay.
never actually
You know-
dealt with it.
you
It
know
was
what-
only a small
You know what
passage.
this is about to get over a
History.
conversation? Mary, I'm sorry to interrupt too. Like,
No problem.
niggas never got over the Holocaust.
Thank you.
People
That's
don't-
what I'm saying.
They'll never let
They
that
still
go.
learn about that in history books, but they don't want to teach back history.
Thank you for bringing that up.
That's what, do you know
The
that?
books.
Anti-Semitic moments.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I was just talking about this to Noel the other day that it was, I forgot what school they had
Utah.
the choice.
Utah. No,
Was
the
it
whole the whole state of Utah.
They had the choice
Oh,
to
yeah.
The parents have the,
The
choice
parents
to
have
opt
the
out
choice
for
to
children
opt
to
out.
learn about Black History
for
Month.
Black History. So parents were opting out,
Yeah.
and now it brought negative connotation
To the school.
to the school and
That's
to
right.
the state.
Yeah.
And
That's
now they make it a requirement.
We are
that it
forced-
has to
we are-
be. It's
we are-
part of the
First of all,
curriculum.
We are
who wants to live in
forced.
Utah? Who says, "Oh, I want to"?
Right,
That's all I'm saying.
Don't go that far.
All the Utah people.
I just
So
said
like,
that.
like, I'm from
Listen, we are forced to learn hundreds
Oh
of
my
thousands
gosh,
of
of other
years
people's
of white
fucking- yeah.
history that is literally white history. American history. It's this fucking big. It's a fucking paragraph about slavery. But we had to fucking learn European history.
Yeah.
Then all the fucking years of American history where they're slaves, but they don't mention it until this.
It's like that little chapter.
You know what I have to say about that? I have to say that I think we just have to keep remembering that they call us a minority for a reason.
Yes.
And the reason why all the books...
Technically, right now, we're not the minority. White
It's
people are
50-50
minorities.
actually. It's 50-50 still.
Yeah.
The reason why they say... yeah, they're coming up. the reason why, right, all the books are like that is because a vast majority of the people that are in the education system, that's who they are.
Yes.
And you have to. They're going to facilitate the larger group of people at the end of the day.
Always.
And they're not going to be like, oh, let's put like 10 chapters in this book, like all for like Black history. That's that.
Oh, you have people do funding first time. If I present certain information, that funding that we're getting to provide the educate in quotations education that these children need will go away. Like for example, like it just the difference that comes from the U.S. and other nations, just like we were talking about earlier before we even a country like Germany, they understand what we did was horrible.
They learn from their mistakes in history.
What we did was trash. But they're like, you know what? We're owning that negative aspect in our history, and we're moving past it. Whereas when it comes to America, they're like, all right. You know when a piece of ice, when a piece of ice falls and then you kick it right under the fridge to melt. That's basically what America does. All right, let's just sweep this under right real quick.
Yeah.
And that's the problem where it won't get better. I like to look optimistic, but it won't get better if you don't address.
Remember when the president got shot, or some of the presidents got shot?
They're like, all right, you want to support
their
me,
entire chapters?
The FBI was in it.
Their entire chapter.
Sorry, go ahead.
FBI, open up.
When they are heroes, when they are heroes and when they're victims, we get chapters on chapters.
Yeah.
When they're the prime,
like,
perpetrators. I got it.
That's funny. In my head, I said it's a P word, but I don't know the word.
The perpetrators. When they're the prime
That's
perpetrators.
A
blurb.
Yeah, literally like not even
technically,
maybe like a few pages.
Out of 400.
All I know is we only ever learned it during Black History Month. From my education, like
which is always funny that the whole year is planned. We finally get to civil rights in February. But we have a whole fucking 6 months of learning European history before we get to America, and then in February. We're in civil rights.
Hey, y'all go.
Oh my God!
It's literally.
Literally a paragraph.
It's slip of 20.
Of
You go play. Let me in through the
What
door.
is magical
Do you
coincidence?
think there are states that don't teach Black history?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yeah, of course.
There are.
Yes.
Hell, there's many fucking colleges that Black history is an
We
elective.
have to have it as a major, like Africana World Studies, just to learn about Black history.
Hell, some high schools are elective. You have to
That's
choose
what we're
to
telling you. Utah said no.
But granted, let's remind you did your high school was in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Africa. Your high school is Africa. And in Ghana, let's not be like I was hearing
You
what
like
I
the touch. Good.
Specifically.
He went to school in Ghana. Place of business. But a place of business. Jesus Christ. Cut that part out.
My place of business.
No.
Place of residence. Anyway, but American history, again, in most of our books, is this, and sometimes we don't even get to it.
Exactly.
No,
We don't even get.
It's literally
We don't
in
even
the back
finish.
of the
We don't
book.
even finish it.
Honestly,
it's like the
it's in the
last
back
few
of the
pages.
book.
Yeah.
And
it's
we
like
never get to
a
it.
paragraph.
If you watch the film American Skin, like please, get in the comment sections. Let us know how you felt about it. Whether it's like you agree or disagree.
Negative or positive?
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think
everyone has an
we've joked
opinion
about
on
it.
stuff.
We've joked about it in the past, but we honestly do accept all like opinions here.
Yes.
Truthfully, nobody should bash anybody for having an opinion. I get it. It's a controversial film. Like, it's a topic that we're all scared to talk about, but at the end of the day, having the conversation is like the first step towards change. Literally the first step. I think we need to hold ourselves accountable in that sense and start having that conversation with one another. That was literally the whole point of the film. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted the conversation to just not die out. But yeah, guys.
The main part of us is, even if you have a strong opinion, at least have something open up.
Have an
to
open
hear
mind,
an open mind. Thank
Yeah.
you. To at least listen to other people's point of views and try to have an open view of what they're saying before you decide to drop to downplay their fucking play.
Also have like
That's all.
resources.
Don't be a hateful person.
Don't be small-minded.
Don't be a hateful person,
bitch.
Guys,
What does the title American Skin mean to you, though?
let's finish that. We'll talk about that after. This is it. We're done. Yeah. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Again, unfamiliar face. This is Kima. This is my fiance.
Better half, yo.
Yeah.
All you bitches get out in the comments, you heard? That's our sister, you heard?
And Shawty got some bad.
Keep out the fucking DMs, motherfuckers.
And that's Danielle.
Yeah,
Nigga. She came a little bit late.
You
That's
heard?
why-
That's what I'm talking about. This
She came a little bit late. That's why she's not sitting on the couch right now. But she is in the conversation.
Yeah, you be sliding her DM either, you heard?
Oh my gosh. I'm a beige. I'm a
If you stuck around and watched all the way to the end, we really appreciate it. God bless. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the next
Your
video,
umbrella's
guys.
not
Thank you. Love you.
Peace out.
Like, share, subscribe.
All right. Comment. It's done.
Yeah.